So in order to work with lights, I have a bunch of tips I can give you. So the first one is the intensity. The intensity of the light obviously is going to be one of the most important things. And if you put 0, it's basically like it's during night. I want to have something like this. What we had before was really okay. We can also go for something a little bit yellowish. Sunlight, usually people say that it's like white color is the color of the sunlight. In general, it's gonna have like a yellow tint, just a tiny bit. So you don't want to go for something like this, but just a tiny bit of yellow. It's good for you. So you can also play with the temperature. You can go for something cold or something really warm. Like that's up to you to decide what you want to do with that. Okay, so effects were obviously cast shadows. We talked about this before, the light shaft. So if we go for this, we have like a kind of like a shadow here, and then go for the shaft bloom. It's gonna be quite a big bloom, so we can increase the threshold. And actually, if you move here, you will find that your lights, you're having some kind of God ray there. Something like that. I don't particularly like this feature in this particular case, but if you like it, you can put it. You can, depending on how your landscape is looking, you may put your lighting in a position where you have a God ray or something. So that's for the directional light. Let's go for the HDRI backdrop and go for the skylight. So the skylight, obviously, we're not using real-time capture. We're using a specific cube map. And we also have the intensity. So light color obviously is going to be like the color of the HDRI, but you can also tint this. So if you put this one, like you will have like a reddish shadow or like a bluish shadow. Sometimes like if you're working on a desert or something like that, you can tint the shadows to be a little bit blue to balance the colors a little bit. So I mostly want to play with the intensity. So if you put too much intensity, obviously we will lose the shadows. If we put 0, we will have super hard shadows. So I think like 1, or I don't know if it's too much. Probably 1 is okay. The light color, obviously, like a little bit blue, just a tiny bit can be okay. Just a tiny bit. Don't overdo it. Okay. So you also have indirect lighting intensity. So if you put this to 10, you will have like a lot of bouncing lighting. Don't try to overdo it. Okay, so that's it for the HDRI backdrop. Then you have the sky atmosphere. So you have this light here, this property here that you can play with that, but to be honest, you have like a kind of a lot of values to play with. So I tend to leave them at the default values. I don't really change it that much because most of our post process is doing quite a lot of work for us. So now that we have this, I think it's a good time to wrap it up.